Code Snippets is the best free plugin if you want to mess around with your website, but you want to protect yourself, keep everything in one place, and not have to worry about a child theme. But what if you want to go a step further? What if you want to now start creating HTML and JavaScripting snippets and have them stored in exactly the correct place within your website? Did you know that even though Code Snippets free is amazing, I mean, it's free, right? But it's brilliant. When you add the codes, it actually adds it to your functions PHP. Now, there's nothing completely wrong with that because it's still going to work. But however, if you want to keep things clean and you want to minimize the code as well, then Code Snippets Pro is now going to put the CSS in style CSS, and the JavaScript and the HTML and all of that will now go in the correct place. They won't just all be bundled into the functions PHP. Now, I must stress, Code Snippets Pro is coming out after 10 years of development where things need to go to the next level. There is a cost attached for varying levels of licenses, but the money for that is not going to pay the developers Lamborghinis. It's actually to set up a free community. There will be an area where people can log in and they can now start to store and access tons of code snippets. Imagine a forum, a location for all these WooCommerce snippets, maybe for a particular directory, maybe for a particular plugin or a theme where you can start to modify to your heart's content. Imagine everything being in one place. It will be open source and free. That's where the payment for the Code Snippets Pro is going, and also the facility for Google Cloud. Imagine taking like all of your code snippets. Maybe you've got 100 in your back pocket. You stick them in the cloud, and no matter what website you access or you build, you can pull them down. You can activate them. You're not now having to duplicate effort. Imagine sharing your snippets where you want: FTP, OneDrive, Google Drive, even Dropbox. The extra elemental widgets are going to allow you to drop in a widget like you can see here, and it means that users or people visiting your website can now copy that code if they want to use it elsewhere, but also you can drop in a snippet and run it anywhere you want on your website. But it's not just for Elementor as well, okay? It's Gutenberg blocks as well. So you are not limited to what you want to do. If you want to modify your theme, your plugins, or how your website works and looks, and you want to keep things clean and minify any gunk in the coding, then Code Snippets Pro is going to help you do that. 10 years in the making, the evolution of code snippets continues.